The Screaming Swamp. Final cinematic cut. 6 minutes. South Georgia, 1983. The Okefenokee Swamp. An endless, sun-choked maze of cypress knees, black water, and secrets no one dares to write down. Two seasoned hunters, Eli and Jack, set out for a 2-week expedition. They were raised in these swamps, southern boys, who knew how to read the trees, outweight the snakes, and keep their boots dry in knee-deep water. But this trip was different. They were heading deeper than they ever had, 5 miles beyond the last ranger station, past the marked trails, into land where no signals reached. Their goal? Big game, fishing, and collecting rare skins. Water moccasins the size of fire hoses. A rumored white alligator, ghostly and worth a fortune, and snake hides, long, wide, beautiful things you could turn into boots or belts. The heat was relentless, pushing 95 degrees, humidity so thick it felt like breathing through wet cloth, sweat soaked through their shirts by 10 a.m., and the soft, whispering wind did nothing to dry it, just stirred the Spanish moss like it was trying to tell secrets. Mosquitoes swarmed every inch of skin, big ones, aggressive, even after layers of repellent and long sleeves. Their necks and hands were chewed up raw. The island they camped on barely rose above the water line. Cypress trees crowded the edges, their roots gnarled like old hands. Around them, the swamp pulsed with life, frogs croaking in thick rhythms, dragonflies hovering, owls watching from high branches. At night, the sounds changed, more distant, deeper. Gators bellowed, insects hissed, something splashed just beyond the lantern light. But the real horror didn't come until the third night. That's when the scream started. A sound so unnatural it silenced the entire swamp. No frogs, no crickets, just that scream, long, hollow, almost human. But not. Eli and Jack sat frozen by the fire. Even the wind held its breath. The next morning they scouted. Eli spotted prints along the back of the island, barefoot, but too long, toes clawed into the mud. Jack laughed it off. "Old panther, maybe," he said. Eli didn't laugh. He'd hunted panthers before. These weren't animal, and they weren't right. The heat the next day was worse. Air still and thick. Flies buzzing louder than normal. Their food was holding up, but the men were wearing down. That night the scream came back, closer, sharper. Then silence. Around 4 a.m., Eli couldn't take it anymore. He grabbed his rifle and flashlight. "I need to see what it is," he said. Jack tried to stop him. But when you're raised in the swamp, pride is a powerful thing. Eli moved through the black water slowly, flashlight cutting across ferns, roots, and hanging moss. The swamp was alive with whispers. Frogs croaked softly. Gators slid through the dark. But it was wrong. The wind brushed his face like a warning, and then he found the tracks again. Fresh, just minutes old. The scream hit him like a blast wave. He spun the light and saw two shadows in the near woodline and glowing eyes. It was clearly not fireflies. It was much bigger and more ominous. Could they have found the swamp alligator that was known for eating humans, but only ever in the stories of men around the campfire? Go to part 2 for continuation.